Alright, welcome. So, back here again this year in Malaga at Malaga's camp. Here again to take pictures and video, create content. But between work, I get to go out and ride. So, I'm out here on a local climb that starts right at the house and heads up about 500 meters above sea level. And it's a doozy, but it's a lot of fun. This year I didn't take my mountain bike. I took my gravel bike, and it's definitely heavier than my mountain bike. You definitely get a good workout, but it's still a lot of fun. So, just made it to one of the switchbacks and check out the views here. Malaga's down that way, and we're living just on top of that little hill right there. So, yeah, it's nice. You come out here, very peaceful, no cars around. I mean, I've been riding for about 20 minutes now. I've been passed by 2 cars. And they won't pass you on switchbacks. They'll leave you a lot of space. So, it is really, really safe. And yeah, it's worth coming out here. So yeah, it's pretty good. Look at the views. It's just beautiful up here. So the reason why I took the gravel bike is I knew I wasn't going to do any bike park, and the mountain bike was not the fastest here. So I took the gravel bike, but this gravel bike is it's quite heavy, so it would come out the same. But I don't like to risk traveling with the mountain bike. It's easier to damage, and this is an aluminum frame, so it's very hard to break. So basically the way these camps work is there's a house here and in Malaga or around the area or wherever the camp is set up, and Malaga athletes plus whoever really wants to join comes out here and does their training. So today I went out by myself. Yesterday I was with Sebastian, and we went out riding. Yesterday was not the greatest idea to go out. Did 1,300 feet of climbing. 1,300 meters of climbing, and I was not rested from the flight, from the travel. I had a big headache, but it was a tough one, but it was a lot of fun. And today I'm out by myself. Figured I'd do a little bit of a vlog since I haven't done any in a long time. And yeah, so it's one of my favorite climbs here. I actually really enjoy it. So made it to the top of the first climb. We're in Alias. 15k that way is Malaga. Now, yesterday we went up that road up there to the top of, I guess, the highest point around here. I don't know if I'm gonna go up there today. It's about I think around 10 kilometers, or I might just zoom down there to the next little town and see, maybe ride down to the waterfront and just ride along the shore, or I might just go up a few more 100 meters this way and come back down. So to the top we have 350 meters. The average grade is 6.85, but there's a section that is 17.5% uphill, and it is fun. It is fun. I gotta admit, I liked it, even though I was really tired, but it was great. I'm gonna maybe ride up to it and then come back down. Well, I decided to go up and hit the 17%, which was great. A bit tiring, but it was nice. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys the bike that I'm using. So this is a bike that I bought back in just as COVID was starting. It is Triban RC520 gravel bike. It was their first edition of the gravel bike, and I remember being one of the first people riding gravel bikes in my town or my city. It wasn't really popular, and then gravel bikes went crazy in Poland. But I decided to take this bike to Malaga. It is a heavy bike, but it's great to use here. Now, when you look at the bike, it is an aluminum frame, and the one thing I had done is today I changed the chainring. It's a 38 tooth chainring from Malaga. Before I was using an oval, and I wanted to test out what kind of effect it will have on me. I've been having a bit of knee pain, and surprisingly, it actually solved the issue. So I'm wondering if the oval was contributing to it. But another change that I did was, originally this came with WTB Resolute tires. I put on some Pirelli Cinturato Gravel H tires, and yeah, but other than that, it's pretty much a stock bike. Apex 1 by 11 TRP high road disc brakes, so it's a hydraulic mechanical combination. Other than that, I had to change the seat post. It's got a longer seat post because originally this bike comes, I believe, with 350 mil, and right now I have a 400 in here. It's a medium-sized bike, and according to the specs, I should be riding a large. But the problem with my type of body is I have very long legs but a very short torso. So a medium fits me lengthwise, but height-wise, I need to go up really high on the seat. And a large I find it's just very uncomfortable for me. So I've been used to riding bikes with a big drop in the front, and I did a small little fitting before I came out here by myself. So I got it's a 100 mil stem with 42 handlebar. The other thing that I got on here, since I know that I've been going to be training out here, is power meters. And I'm using the Asioma Favero Dual power meters. It's actually funny because the power meters cost just as much as the bike, but I use this bike mainly for pulling Sydney and Liam in a trailer. And that was the main use because it's got quick release, doesn't have through axles, and it was a lot easier to connect it to the buggy. But to tell you the truth, it's actually a nice ride. Yes, it's heavy, but I don't know, maybe I'll pick up a set of lighter wheels for the back, and it'll be a great bike to use as an everyday trainer. And it's easy to work on. The high road brakes are just fine. I did a descent yesterday, it was great. External cables, easy to change everything. So it's a maintenance hassle-free bike. But yeah, so yesterday climbed out all the way to the top of the mountain that is covered in clouds. So we're not going to be going up there because from what it looks like, it's probably raining out there. So yeah, so going to be working my way down now. Riding here is completely different than riding anywhere else. Every climb is a new challenge, and you want to do it. Something that I don't feel that I want to do when I'm in Tarnów. I don't know why that is, but whatever. Time to enjoy the moments, right? So we're in another new town, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Made it down from up top, and now we're just riding along the coastline. So it's lovely here.